Hey everybody, and welcome back to Omni Legacy, or Rogue Legacy as played by Omni Griffin. So we've just kind of gotten back into Rogue Legacy. Last run was a little short. I think it was only about 10 minutes, if even that. It was kind of bad. I died pretty quickly, but I wasn't really hoping for all that much. As I mentioned last time, I've been doing a lot of Binding of Isaac, been having a lot of fun doing that. And I've just kind of gotten a little bit distracted when it comes to Rogue Legacy, but I wanted to put out some more videos since they're nice and quick, and I really do like this game. It's a lot of fun. So, as a quick recap, we are currently playing as Lady Jenny. We are a Paladin. We have actually reached level 50, which is pretty awesome. We have Hypergonadism, which means we're going to have some really strong knockback, which I think is going to be really helpful in the long run. We will also swear when we get hit from Coprolalia. Other than that, we've got pretty much everything that we normally have. We've got some increased bounty, so 40% more valuable gold. That's from our upgrades. We've got 2 hit points back from every kill, which will be really, really useful in the long run. And we've got our standard dash and second jump in the air. So hopefully our goal here is going to be to clear out the castle, get a lot of money, hopefully tons of money, and then make our way to the forest so that we can destroy Alexander and beat our second boss officially. I am not a fan of that room, but we are one-shotting them. I'm going to miss about 20 money from that, but I'd rather have lost that than have taken the damage. I think it was 20 money. I managed to clear that out with that downward sword attack. I don't know if that painting is real. It looks to be a real painting, so that's good. Just gotta keep an eye on where these guys are bouncing. Just kind of go, take it a little slow, make sure that I'm not in the path. This room should be pretty easy. I'm just gonna kill. Oh man. I messed up my timing. Oh, and that painting is real. I was pretty convinced that that painting was going to be fake, so if I tried to attack him from behind by jumping over him, I was pretty convinced I was going to get hurt. As you may have noticed, between last video and this video, I've changed the volume settings a little bit. The volume was a little loud from the game. I don't know how interested people are in hearing the game sound effects over my talking, but I figure if you're watching my videos, you're not just watching for the gameplay. Hopefully you find me entertaining, or at least how bad I am entertaining. I forgot to beat up on that table. That was close. Really, I just hope to be a cautionary tale. That way you guys can see all the mistakes I make, and when you go to play these games, you don't have to make any of them. You can just be like, oh yeah, I've seen that room, or I know that enemy. You really don't want to do what Omni Griffin did, because he took a lot of damage. Yeah, like moving sideways when going down next to spikes. Taking pointless damage. Managed to get into his attack cycle. Now, I should not have taken that because I was at full mana, but we are at the teleport here. Yep. As I figured, that is where we don't want to go. That's pretty much the 4th level. We are definitely not equipped. I did not jump soon enough, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not equipped to go down that far. If you look at the map, we actually need to go right. We don't have much choice. We've pretty much cleared out most of the castle. We've still yet to find our Neo-Kidder fight, which I don't think that this run is going to be the run where I do it. I think I want to play a few more runs just so that I get back into the swing of things. I'm definitely still rusty. I should not have taken most of the damage that I've taken thus far. There are certain times that damage is acceptable, mostly when it's a bullet hell situation. Do I want to risk money? I'm only at 900, so let's do it. Let's take a risk here. Oh, I was lucky this time. Sweet. So we got to basically increase our money by quite a bit. 700 gold, pretty much. It's always a nice little boon. Hopefully that makes or breaks one of our purchases later on in the game. I'm not sure if it... Yep, his bullets didn't quite make it through the wall, which they are often... I bet his almost do. If I were to actually have been more horizontal, I think they would have. I'm glad I'm doing as much damage. Oh, man. So that was all really bad damage. Really, really bad damage. I'm now at half health. I was hoping my invincibility was going to last long enough, and it did not. Luckily, this lifesteal is going to help me get this back up eventually if I stop getting hit. Which seems to not be the case. I need to find me some chicken wings. Now, I have not been using my scythes, and I really should because they're pretty good. I don't think that between the two cannons that I know are shooting down this area that I could have safely made it down. So the scythes are definitely worth using. That, and I've been finding mana potions pretty much everywhere, actually. Definitely want that. Now this is the Maya. I really don't want to be in the Maya. And that's why. So I would need to be in a dwarf to get into that. So I took more stupid damage. I'm all the way down to 90 health. This doesn't bode well for the rest of the run. If I don't start... Well, if I don't stop taking damage, or if I don't start finding health pretty much in every nook and cranny of this castle, things are going to get ugly. I think best thing would be for me to find a... I think it's more like a wishing well, pretty much. Because those heal you and give you mana. Well, we found our boss fight here. Hopefully we get... just a lot of money, but money's money. Don't need mana, but I do need health. I did not do enough damage. Glacian fires a lot of stuff, but luckily we got to use the ceiling to our advantage, and we get even more gold. So we're sitting back at about half health. Let's check out up here. Just waiting for... That was the hypergonadism right there. I've been killing most everything in one hit, so we haven't actually gotten to witness it. I actually almost forgot that I had it. But because we've been killing everything in one hit, it's just been exploding instead of anything else. Yeah, I saw that you were fake. That was actually really close. It's kind of a game of chicken, really. I managed to barely sneak by. My hitbox was just small enough. This means I can collect coins from furniture freely now. This was a nice big room. Alright, we have found the forest. I'm actually not happy with that. I saw way too many particles from off screen. We've got maybe 3 or 4 more rooms to explore in the castle. I'd really like to try those. I should probably just try and do the Neo-Kidder fight at least once. Oh man, that was some really bad damage. I timed my swing rather poorly in both of those. Back down to just under 100 health. So we are back in the forest. I was hoping to find a few more castle rooms. Well, luckily we found the teleporter. Don't need mana, but this will be the forest. Yep. Now, I do still have one room just a little bit further down that I could check out, and I think I would like to. If it's a font, it'll basically make... I think that's the right word. Oh, we've got some more enemies here, so... If that had been a fake painting, that would have been very sad. Trying to sneak at me from under the floor. Yeah, I'm just gonna step out of that. Oh. Yeah, I really do want to swear along with my character here, because that was really unfortunate that I just happened to drop on his head. So we did find a chicken wing. That makes me pretty happy. So, to pray or not to pray? Oh boy, what's this one? Well, it's free, so I might as well. I don't lose anything if I fail. 5 axes to destroy as many targets as possible. This is like the one that I can win at. This literally is like the one I can win at. Not to say that I'm going to win this time, but... Nope, I'm not going to win this time. There's like 12 targets left. 18. So I still get 410 gold, but I do not get the prize. Oh well. Free gold is free gold. I'm not going to complain. So the reason why I'm sitting here going whether or not I should pray is because for those of you who have been watching since the beginning, props to you after surviving all those terrible, terrible sound mishaps that I had going on. But one of the things that you can get from this is Curse of Sonic. But it is not what I get. I get Hermes Boots, which is good. I'm pretty sure that lets me walk on spikes. Just straight walk on spikes. Okay. I can do this one. I can do this one. It's just hard. And yeah. Eat my own words. I tried to get my Paladin shield up in time, but I just could not. I don't know if you can do it in midair. I guess you can. I just was not fast enough on the trigger. Well, Y button. Sure, let's try it once. Now the thing to remember, or that I need to remember, is that you actually have, if you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, which unfortunately I have no way of actually pointing out, you can see that I have an increased speed, I have 2 dashes, and I have 2 jumps in midair. So I can actually jump 3 times and dash twice. And I am not taking advantage of any of these traits. I really do need to be constantly casting my sword into him, but I am still nowhere near the skill level required. So I'm just gonna accidentally get myself killed even more. So busy being sad about sucking that I suck even more. And if you're gonna be bad big, I guess. I don't know. That's. Now I am getting hit points off of these slimes. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna take care of these guys. Although I guess the narrow confines are going to be my advantage. Money. Yep, the narrow confines actually helped me because I just basically got bounced into walls. So I'm going to try and take care of this room, but I am not going to be all that tied to it. Now, I'm pretty sure his stuff is going to be able to go through walls if he is too close to me, so I need to be careful. Actually, they can't. So, I don't actually have all that much to worry about. But I would like to take care of everything else, which I have. I'm not going to be able to get any of that money, but I do get some health back, and health at this point has been harder to find. Oh gosh, those were spikes. Okay, so I can't walk on those spikes, which is good to know. That health is very welcome. You cannot hit me through the floor, but I can hit you, which is very nice. Enough of your magic. Enough of your bone throwing. Barely managed to take him out. Just breaking everything to get my gold. Doing pretty good on health at the moment. We've been killing a lot of enemies recently and not taking damage. Gotta get to that chest. I totally was there. It just didn't register my hitting of up. Oh well. That's actually really unfortunate, because that's a really easy fairy chest to get. When you've got dash, you can basically dash infinitely along the ground. There's just a really short cooldown between how long you have to be stopped. But as long as you're on the ground, that whole limit that you have in the air is basically non-existent. So this fairy chest will be significantly harder. And by significantly harder, I mean it very well could cost me my life. And in fact, I think it will. I'm gonna just throw some... you can see that I'm actually gaining health from killing things. I'm going to have to approach him. Which, via the invincibility, I managed to get, but I am down to 15 health and 5. 15 health and 5 mana. There's an enemy left. Where is this enemy? I'm unsure. Oh, I guess I did finish it. It didn't look like I had. We get a vampire rune. That's for our braces. I'm actually pretty sure that's what we don't have a rune for. Well, we have found the boss. Unfortunately, there is no way that I am going to fight him right now. It's kind of the obnoxiousness of having to fight through so much. Okay. This changes things slightly. Just gonna have to avoid him. He decided to get too close, thus he dies. Now, there's probably not enough enemies here for me to use my vampirism to heal up, but there's a pretty good chance I get at least... No, there are no more teleports, actually. Not within reasonable distance. There are still teleports left that I haven't used. But, unfortunately for me... Actually, no, there aren't any. There are none. Because the castle is the only place that leads to them, and we have explored the entirety of the castle. So, there are no more teleports left, which means there are no more just free statues with guaranteed health. We still got a few rooms left unexplored. The other side of this one has me a little worried. I don't see any enemies, but there's also nothing there. It's basically a room designed to get you to the top and then have you freaking out about how to get back down. But I am not going to venture into the Maya. There's no way I'm going to risk that. I am definitely in no way, shape, or form ready for that. There's a chest there. You know, I'll go figure that one out later. Can't get to this chest no matter how hard I try. Oh, that's right, we still have enemies in here. I'm just gonna be doing, basically drive-bys here. If I get hit too many more times, this run will be guaranteed over. This pool of 60 health that I've managed to accrue is pretty much all I got. Ah. Okay, I managed to take care of that. Not quite. I stopped paying attention for a second. That's all it takes is a second. Lady Jenny has been slayed by an earth soar. Well, we made it significantly longer, almost twice as long as last time, which I cannot complain about. So let's look at what we got. We've got a Lich Queen with Crowstorm. So this is actually exactly what we want. I don't remember if I've actually explained why. I know I've explained Lich Kings, but I do not have enough to upgrade money, but I do have enough to randomize children, and I said it was going to be the first thing I took, and therefore it was. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to get this rune, I don't think. Yep, 875 to unlock. So, it's unfortunate I couldn't quite get it, but I can't afford armor. So actually this turns out okay. I'm going to buy another upgrade in armor. Leaves us at 9 gold. Oh, that was bad. So I have already translated half of my health into mana because I hit Y instead of X for Crowstorm. But I guess we'll see what happens if I exit the game and re-enter. Anyway, I'd like to say thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and or favorite the video. It really does help a lot. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I will see you guys next time in Rogue Legacy.